Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. We're trying to do the 40-hour achievement in Space Age. This will not be a one episode thing. This may even be a series of things. So we've modified the starting stuff just because we can. I think the next patch 2.1 is going to disallow a lot of this, so we got one chance to make this, maybe two. Hopefully... Oh, you don't need it. Alright, so let's preview the maps real quick. I would like to not start in a desert. We had that problem last time, that a desert absolutely screwed us over. And I'd like my resources to not be too color-coded into each other. That's what we're looking for. Not a desert, not color-code into being one resource patch. That's actually pretty good. I like that. A little bit desert over there, but that's alright. Oil is down left. Got it. And we have a look at Vulcanus while we're here. There is a little bit of sulfur available, and a little bit of calcite available. That should be alright. I'm a little bit concerned that we might not have enough sulfur or calcite, but I'm sure we'll manage. That's a joke. That's a shit ton. Gleba. Gleba is always going to be a pain in my rectum. Can we make Gleba a little bit better for me? I don't think we can. I think Gleba's just gonna be just Gleben. Mein Gleben. I mean that's great. That part. Yeah, well, look, we can manage with that. It should be fine. We've made spoilage a little bit easier to handle, so just because I'm cheating the game, and I'm allowed to. Folgora. There's a good couple of places around. That should be fine, and Aquilo is Aquilo. Look at those massive patches. This is why you should never do what I've done. I'm not undoing it. Okay, so now that I've seen all those places, let us begin. Okay, first off we need to start getting my miners together, I suppose. Which is actually stone. Already I'm freaking out. Already I'm 10 seconds in and I've done nothing. You are at the moment. Okay, you know what? I'm 10 seconds in, I'm already freaking out. Let's try that again. What are we trying to do? Why are we freaking out? This is not difficult. We get the rocks, we get the stone, we build the things, we get going. It's not hard. Been a while. Shush. It's not gonna be constant restarts, don't worry. At least it doesn't, I don't intend it to be. Okay, there we go. We've got some good coal rocks there. Get those furnaces started. I could make the spoilage way better than it currently is, but I feel like 200 is already cheating enough. Okay, we've got some good coal rocks. So, at the moment I understand they're working on making a new patch 2.1, which is going to change a lot of the achievements and make it just a little bit trickier for people, which is fine. And I'm not judging anyone who thinks this is unfair, that I'm doing it now and yada yada yada, but also see the point where I don't actually care that much, because that's where we're at right now. Okay. And we'll get a furnace going. Put that in there. I don't really need to do anything until I start getting this together. Actually, guess what I could do? This is the most recent patch, I believe. I patched it just before starting this. No. No, it's not default settings. Because I am a coward and a loser. And I regret nothing. Okay. And we will So I have not updated. I have updated. I just updated, like, now. I literally just updated. Before I started the stream, there was an update. I took it. Well, it allowed it. I'm going. But the important thing is you gotta get your stuff on. Who's over there? And we're going to need to start getting coal together, so... We're going to need a coal snake. Did I finish the sushi? No, I didn't. I was having such little fun with it that I abandoned it. But not abandoned, we're going to go back to it, but not regularly. I was actually losing the will to stream. And I'm like, if I'm losing the will to stream, then the option is probably stop doing that. Because that wasn't fun for me. And I assume if it's not fun for me, it's probably not fun for you. That is an assumption, however. Okay, so that'll get some of the coal going. Next we need to get copper, but we'll do that after really getting iron. I'll get a bunch of those. We're going to need more furnaces. That'll help. Good morning. When I say speed run, it's not really a speed run, it's just trying to go fast. Oh hey, there's just a little bit of copper, a little bit of stuff right there. Just to be cute. Cute! Okay. So that'll get the next technology coming along quite nicely. Oh, that sounds marvelous. Sounds like exactly the sort of system you want to be, you know, relying on. German healthcare, much good. I thought German healthcare was pretty good. I mean, I'm certainly not going to go into my opinions on New Zealand healthcare because I wasn't exactly impressed with that. The annoying bit is I have a doctor, I just need a piece of paper saying they're overloaded. Oh. Man, if only someone could answer the phone and tell you that, right? The next thing I probably need is miners. Okay, I'd like to get some stone going. We don't need to start mining stone just yet. We do need to consider it. And the stone is going to be turned all into furnaces. Okay. Just make furnaces, please. Meanwhile, I'd like one of those, like 4 of those. Some of the other things as well. Actually, isn't there things in here? Oh wait, I don't even have alt mode on. God. Terrible start. There's no judging anything from that. How can you play this game without alt mode? Okay, we have 3 boilers, so I'd like 8 of these. I have 4 at the moment, okay. That will make some. I haven't counted, but it's probably like a number like 8. Okay, that should do for my early iron production. I'm too busy to do anything, prove it. I mean, I am allowed to. I'm not actually doing an official speedrun, so I can pause the menu. Oh, right, you weren't talking to me, you were talking to Marsh. Clearly, I am too busy to read chat properly and comprehend how things work. I'm so sorry, ignore that. Oh, I'm such an important streamer, it's all about me, don't you understand? Sorry. I got stupid for a second. I need trees. I'm going for the 40-hour achievement, yeah. It's not going to be a one-stream thing. Have I made blueprints or am I freehanding it? I'm freehanding it. However, there are going to be times where I will stop, like the ships in particular, I will stop and I will do a bunch of ship stuff. And then I will proceed from there. So I will pause the counter, I will do all my ship stuff, make the blueprints for the ships, and that should do for that. I think that's acceptable. I mean, it's basically the same, right? No, that's terrible. Go that way, please. Oh, that's also terrible. What am I doing? There we go. That'll actually make sense now. We do need to pick up part of the shipwreck. That's annoying, but whatever. That's my fault for building like this. Build like an idiot, idiot get treated like an idiot. You know what they say? The old engineering camps. That's exactly what they said in the old engineering camps. And I'd like another piece of pipe, thanks. Let's build like a few pieces of pipe. And probably stop that. Do. But now we can just get these power things going. Yep, you've got no power going currently. There you go. I mean, we need 25. Okay. Fear not, noble citizens. Power is coming. There we go. Okay. I think the sooner I can get things running, the happier I'll be. Maybe I shouldn't have started with what I have started off with, but that's alright. We can go make more iron. Oh god, that needs coal. It's fine. You have a Quilo and ship blueprints left and you're ready to go. That's fair. I'm not worrying about the artillery biter thing right now. I'm just gonna... Like, I'm just focusing on speed achievement today. I mean, you know, at the moment. I'm not really worried about the rest of it just yet. We'll worry about the other stuff later. I don't think we need that just yet. Let's get a couple more labs going. Not that I think it'll help me that much, but... I don't need anything too major for that I don't already have. That should be enough coal, I think. I mean, the size of this is 8.3 million. This should last me a little while. I have adjusted the richness. Is that cheating? Yeah, probably. But, allow me to point to the part where I don't care. Then we get power sorted for the time being. Unless I'm running under DS rules. What DS rules do you speak of? I promise I'm not being obtuse, I literally don't know what you're talking about. Default settings, I'm not running. Oh right, I'm not actually doing a speed run, I see what you mean. I mean, I am. No expansion. It will be not allowed soon. But, well, not at the moment. My game hasn't had a problem with it. So until my game has a problem with it, I don't care. Okay, cool. That's power sorted out for a little bit. I don't need to worry about that just now. I need to keep getting my things together. My red juice. Doesn't take that much, it only takes 10. Okay. Then my red juice can... we're out of power. Okay, concerning. Concerning if true. It's being discussed in the speedrunner Discord. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it for the achievement. Well, I'm doing it for the achievement, I'm not doing it for the speedrun, so... If speedrunners are doing their own thing, that's fine, they're welcome to. I'm also doing my own thing. Oops, no, those need to stay in there. Okay. Automation. And some more of those. Automation is actually the big deal. I don't need more of those. If I can get automation and a lot of belts and a few inserters. And actually we do need more miners, what was I thinking? Actually no I don't. The automation can make those things. Yeah. It's like that moment where I realized how I could have made that better. Okay. See, then what we do is we go over here. Grab as much as we can. Keep it going. No reason not to. Make some more of those. We wish to make those. We wish to make more of those. We wish to make... Hell, make some of those while you're at it. We should make gears. Oh, let's try that again. Good. We wish to make assemblies. Don't worry too much about this. This is... The only point of this is just to get something together. One more of them. Go. That'll do. That'll do for now. Doesn't need to be great, it just needs to make stuff. Hello. Which is theoretically what it's doing. Also theoretically not making enough of them, but that's okay. You know what? I start making them, why not? Why can't I make them? So there's no reason not to. That's made some science, so let's start putting that through. Got some mining drills, excellent. Let's keep making mining drills, quite frankly. I didn't need the copper cable. You know what? I didn't need the copper cable, but why not use it? I mean, then we can just go like that and that, and then we're bam, it's making stuff for us. Make the factory work for you. My finger's going to hurt because of the control key very soon. We are going to need inserters, so we'll just start chucking them down now as well. We ran out of iron, okay. Zoom zoom, damn right. Like a cat that runs too fast, we gotta get the zoomies. Just keep getting power going, like those things going that way. No reason not to. Main problem we have now is I don't think we've got enough stone furnaces. There are more rocks. There are always more rocks. There's plenty of bananas in the banana stand. I don't need to worry about stone yet. I do need wood though. At least for the time being. I would like if by hour 4, so next session, to have my first rockets going. I don't think that's unfeasible either. Okay. I'm gonna go 4 of those this way. You don't think 4 hours is possible? You make it sound like you don't think 4 hours is possible. I mean, sorry, 6 hours. 6 hours. Sorry, I just realized. 6 hours is a bit more possible, isn't it? It's super possible. I just don't know if it's... But I mean, the thing is, any time that I achieve is time that I don't need to worry about later. Or it's for sure possible. I mean, whether it's possible for me is the real question, I suppose. Okay, we're going to take a quick break. Because it's time to do our first Factorio calculator. What is the number of things... No, it's not the Factorio calculator. What's the thing? Not rate calculator. What's the cheat sheet? Yes. How many things is it for a yellow belt of iron? I think I found it and immediately went away. 48. So 24 aside. I don't have that much. Okay, well that's 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're only going to worry about one side at the moment. We'll worry about the other side later. In fact, I'm not even going to worry about the whole side, just part of the side. The important part is it's going to start grabbing stuff. Okay. What we want to do... basically do that on the other side as well. Okay. So that's going to start doing its thing. 42 minutes. You know what? I'd suggest, Marsh, not doing that. I think the longer you're on hold, that you're resetting your queue every time. I mean, I remember like this happening in a place that I worked once. It was a shitty place. I never want to work there again. But you're resetting your queue every time you do that. I know that it sucks being on hold for so long. No, it's alright. I'm not too worried about oversharing on this one. Like, don't let me tell you what to do and what to do in your life, but I think generally a bad idea to like try again later, that you just got to keep hold online forever unless you literally can't. Yeah, right. I understand then. That's it. I think you're actually just shooting yourself in the foot by giving up after 40 minutes. You've got to be prepared to wait for a ridiculously long period of time. I know it's demoralizing and I know it's terrible advice, but hey, that's what we do here at SeiferKatt. Channel something. We give terrible advice that no one wants to hear. Okay. Go. Just as long as there's a plan that isn't like, just keep trying to call them every 5 minutes. As long as you ever had to wait on for Study Link. Oh god, Study Link. Don't get me started on Study Link. Freaking Study Link. I didn't even have massive problems with them, and don't get me started with Study Link. How often do they tell you that your call is important to them? I love that message. Nothing makes me feel important like being told how important my call is to them. I don't actually want it like that. Thank you very much. Thank you for trying. We are probably about due for having that complete. Nope, we're not. Okay, wonderful. Oh, study link. I was going to say never change, but please change. We have no copper currently. It's a damn shame. Here you go, have copper. Okay, that should get our iron more or less done. To some degree. I wish to have one of these. I'm going to need one of these as well. I'm going to need another one. Fudge bunnies. Really? That's just rude. Okay, at that point I think copper is sorted. I mean not Yep, copper is sorted, guys. Why is this copper so grey? I got grey copper, guys. This just in, SeiferKatt cannot tell the difference between copper and iron. Alright, the next step... Another stone there. Is to get this done again with the copper. I noticed we're not currently building anything, so it's time to build all the transport belts. Then I believe it's time to stop with this. Stop your mansplaining inserters. I don't know how they're mansplaining. Or also, I note they're not inserters. I don't really know what I was saying on that one. Just stop your mansplaining. And we go through here. Probably fine. I say that, but I clearly am out of things. Oh wait, no I don't. Can I just do that? Ah! Fudge you and the cake you rode in on. Oh wait, hell on. I don't want 115 of those right now. In fact, I don't even want 5 of those right now. I'd like them to do like that, and then you can keep going. We're going to need more of these in a second. That's cool. We know that though. Meh. Meh. Meh, 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 meh. 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 Terrible design, it'll do. Done. Well, we all saw you arrive on that cake. You cake arrivalist. Okay, I would like it if you would, No. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need that. To join up here. That was almost a mistake. Okay. So one thing Grandmaster Splee taught me is resources are important. I don't know why he had to teach me that, but he's a Grandmaster for a reason. So now that I've got some degree of resources coming in, we do need more iron, that's a known factor. Oh sorry, more coal, and iron and copper. We need more resources is what I'm saying. But... oh, also do that. So, how's power doing? Power is doing fine, and I think it'll continue to do fine until it doesn't. That's probably fine. Okay. We need 2 more of those. Cool. 2. That was 4, but whatever. Takes 2 more of those, puts down 4. Terrible counting there from Seif. You know what? Counting has never been what he's good at. Okay. With that, we're going to take a save. We are going to call it 392715. I hate that. And we're going to call it circuits. Can't be part of the file name. Of course it can't. Let me put it in there and then tell me it can't be there. Can that be in there? Okay. So we're going to this now is my first actual break. Whew. Half-hour segment seems to be pretty good actually. Now build a small buffer while I figure out what I want to do with things. That's a good idea. Yes. So this is now break time, so we can actually take a breather now. What I would like to do next is I would like to build electric circuits because I would like to get them all together. Right? That's the idea here. So I need to get my belts, I need to get my inserters, I need to get my pipes, I need to get all my things, I need to get them, all my ducts need to be in a row. I need a row of ducts. Do I need to worry about science at this point? Hello Maholic! Hello everyone! Welcome! Welcome. For those who don't know, I'm SeiferKatt and I'm currently sort of working on trying to get my 40-hour run of completing Space Age. Oh my god, guys, we've made a slight mistake. We've got to change this after this. I'm not pink. I've always got to be pink. You need that too? Well, if I fail, you can join me on the next one. It'll be the Maholic SeiferKatt Super Hours. So right now the time is counting down, but it doesn't count. So we need to get... Tough ask? I reckon it's doable. I reckon I'm going to do it with like 5 hours to spare. 2 hours green-red science? Bro, you're better than that. So, I want to get the mall done, then I want to get red science done. So, no. I need to get green chips done. I'll get them done over here. Then I need to get the mall done. And then I need red science. That's our next goal. Once we have that done, we will go to the next rest period. Where's my blueprints? Don't need blueprints. And there was an idea of also putting things in a box all the time being just as an extra reserve, which I like that idea and I'm going to do that. So, That's the first thing we're going to do. Couple of boxes. Okay, we've deleted my boxes. No, a couple more boxes than that. There we go. So that way we get a bit more resources that we just hold on to, except for the fact that these aren't actually connected to anything. That's pretty funny. Still not connected to anything. What the hell is... What are these connected to? Okay, well, see, this is where ghost poles. They are connected to ghost poles. Ghost poles everywhere. Okay. We've done a bad job in copying and pasting, I think. Okay, well, thankfully, we just did a pause there, so... That's alright. There we go. Sorted. What's that bloody ghost pole? That bloody ghost pole. Okay, cool. So, moving on. We wish to put this downwards. And this is where we realize that I really wish I had more assembly machines. And it's 3 of these for everything. This is not currently going to be enough, but it'll be enough for now. Got to time travel as well. Yeah, exactly. As I said, it's not a proper speed run, so I am allowed to cheat. Honey, you don't understand. It wasn't a speed run. I'm allowed to cheat. My wife, she don't believe me. That can go into here. Where's the sushi at? We've abandoned the sushi because the sushi was terrible. Again, abandoned is a harsh word. We will return to it occasionally, but not for the moment because it was actually demoralizing me and making me not want to stream. And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like if I would rather not stream, I should probably just do something else. If you don't feel that way about my streaming, that's entirely up to you, but that's how I feel about streaming. Sushi is evil. No, sushi is just stupid. And that's okay. It's honestly one of the things I love about the sushi, but it is very stupid. Like, one should never do sushi. And just how bad it scales is the real problem. That's the real demon. Because it does not scale at all. Okay, we'll get some gears. That won't be enough gears, but we've designed this in a way that we can potentially have more gears later. So, now we have some gears and some... Wait. What? Where's the rest of that belt going? Sorry, I was more amazed at that design there. It was kind of fantastic. was a new type of design called the stupid design. Okay, we still need more of these. Actually, no, we don't do that. We've literally got these good gears right here. We should use them. And we've got these wonderful things right here. We should use those too. And let's put those in boxes. At least, while I futz around with this, I'm not wasting resources. See, look at that. Perfect. Perfect rice every time. Yeah, that's my mall. We stopped building things for some reason. Not acceptable. We have no assemblers on us? We have no assemblers on us. That seems like a doofus thing to do. You never want to do the doofus thing. Otherwise people call you a doofus. On the street. You know how embarrassing it is to be walking down the street and someone goes, "Hey doofus," at you? Pretty embarrassing. Don't ask me how I know. I do not need burner inserters, but thank you for trying. Okay, and in fact I don't even need those. I need the assemblers. What do we need for assemblers? Doofus. Oh, I did have assemblers. I'm just silly. Oh no, the doofus. It's almost as bad as we've seen cake arriving. Exactly. I'm gonna need these as well, I just realized. Okay, make those. Those need inserters, so we'll move that up one. That there. Actually don't think that's needed. We're going to remove that. We have run out of things. Stuff and tings! I've run out of stuff and tings. My god. This was originally supposed to be a place where I was going to build more of the gears. I don't think it's happening there anymore. Okay, so that can be for those, that can be for those. That should probably be for inserters, be for those. I should probably limit things. Worry about limiters in a moment. Why is that not working? The order was all wrong. Cool. Let's get some more power poles. Okay. We're lacking stuff and tings. Got it. Okay. Next, assemblers, with the intention to have assembler 2s at some point. What was the next thing I needed? I needed miners. I'm not repeating that joke. I had a really gross joke, and I'm not. I want to say it again, but it's really gross, and I really shouldn't. For reasons that are obvious as soon as you heard it. It's minor related, so you know, that's always the best joke. It really isn't. Gross. Nope, that was too many. Was there anything else we needed to have here right now? Maybe pipes? Maybe underground pipes? Is minor related? It was. It was gross and it was not funny. And I'm a terrible person for laughing at my... Well, for making the joke and then laughing at the joke. And now I've said that much, I almost want to repeat it. But I'm not going to, because I need to give the semblance that I'm a good person, for some reason. No, I don't have room for Assembler 2s. Well, shitballs. Well, you know what? Assembler 2s, they are for noobs. Do I look like a noob? No, of course not. Okay, we probably need to start thinking about mining stone at some point, honestly. Or we could just take these furnaces. Power is going okay for now. Yep, 7.2. That's okay. How desperately do I need power? It's getting there. I don't have the iron for what I'm doing currently. It's okay. Do we have miners? Not. We will make some though. I don't desperately need the stone right now. I don't think pollution diffusion is a thing. I think I turned that off, so I think we go with the classic everyone into a box method. And then we don't have any power poles. Wonderful. Okay. Right, and a lot of that is probably because of these. Okay, I'm not too worried about copper. I am, however, quite worried about power poles. Call me old-fashioned, but I'm worried about power poles. Okay, that should be all of them working. At least they would if I had the inserters. What run is this? We are trying to do the beating space age in 40 hours run. Hopefully we can do it. I'll rephrase that, we can absolutely do it. It is pinned. It is pinned. That's okay. I haven't really said in the description of the stream very well what I've doing, so it's totally fine if people don't see what's going on. Okay. And we've got 2 more, which is probably not enough right now, but it'll do the job of more. It's a nice change of pace from sushi. Oh my god, I cannot agree more. Okay, so I'm just gonna real quick just finish off the science. Ugh, ow. It's fine. Pain is good. That's immediately gonna finish that. Okay. Next, I think it's time to start... Okay, we have a bit of a break time. Green science isn't hard. But what we're going to need is... some things. Stuff and things. Can we grab some more of those things? Grab those, and we've made none of those because nothing's actually connected to it. It's alright. Now we want to go up like that, and we need copper. We do need copper here. Okay. I forgot we needed copper. Alright, it's not that big a deal. Don't really need copper for a lot, so it should be okay. But now I will just do this. And we need assembly machines, of which we've got 4 of. That's disappointing. It's a disappointingly small number. So we're going to use our assembly machines to make more gears, which will make more assembly machines. Actually, hang on a second. You can stop that. If I can get red and green science in the next sort of 10 minutes, I'd be very happy. I don't know if it's possible to get that fast, but you know, that's a goal. Goals are important. Okay. How are we doing for mines? Not great. Because we ran out of gears. You know what? We can feed you gears. And we can feed you gears. And we have this, which in theory, we had gears and electric circuits. I mean, we can just do this. It's not elegant, but since when did anything I do ever be classed as elegant? There we go. Mods? No mods! We are running vanilla, well, vanilla in terms of Space Age. That's the wrong one, you dingus. Try that again! Awesome! Okay. That is resulting in more assembly plants. Nice. I think it is probably more important to not be doing exactly what I'm doing right now, but also find someone who pretends to care. It's not me! I don't care. After this. After this I will pretend to care. No iron for blue arms now? Oh. Thank you. There we go. So that will be red science. Once it's all connected properly. Okay, we need to actually worry about this mining situation. It has become a minor problem. I hope we all enjoyed that joke. I know I did. Ah, you rat bastards. Let's just put these last two miners in. There's no reason not to. Okay. I don't think I'm going to get blue science in the next 7 minutes. But it was a nice dream. We have 10 labs, okay. Ten should be sufficient for this purpose. And we ran out of belts again. That's fine. We didn't run out of belts. You ran out of belts. Give them the old misdirect. Okay. Now we are running out of green chips, which will be resolved when I add more green chips. Oh my god, that'd probably be better if it was actually outputting things too. Just you know, a casual, wouldn't it be nice if things got output into the factory? Wild, I know, but... Okay, steel is probably next needed. Should be sufficient for the time being. We are going to be running out of other stuff fairly soon after that, but that's alright. At least that's what I'll tell myself. It'll help me sleep at night, I suppose. Okay, that got finished relatively quickly. Assembly 2s are required, steel is required, of course it bloody is. It's alright, we can make another steel stack. Okay. So that's nice. I like that. I like it when I like things. They're not actually outputting anything, so that's real cool. He's trying hard. Give him a break. His little brain isn't designed for this. Okay, cool. So that's good. Iron is... We're still needing more miners over there. In fact, not only that, we're going to be needing more miners soon anyway. Just because of the vast quantity of stuff and... Oh, okay, we don't have green science, so why are we researching it? Let's research things that we can make. Radar is interesting. I don't really need it right now. Gun turrets, military, repair packs. Stacking projectile damage, I suppose. Okay. Look at that stone from before. I think steel is what we're going to make after we make blue science. Sorry, not blue science. Okay, hang on. We have another majorish problem, which is we are lacking the stuff and the tings. I gotta stop saying the stuff and the tings like it means something to anyone. We are running out of power. Which, for those who are knowledgeable in stuff and tings, you know that's a bad thing. A bad ting, if you will. The self-loathing in this stream. Pretty impressive. Stop that. Thanks. And then you can start making those for the way back. Okay. Can't let power fail for reasons I hope are obvious to everyone. I mean, I say that, and immediately what I've just done is force power to fail. Don't worry, it'll come back. Power is smart. Power is smart. Hey. There we go. That's double my power. Is it enough? Probably not, but it'll have to do for now. You think your self-loathing is impressive? SeiferKatt. Jeez. I mean, I'm doing my best. I'm sorry if my self-loathing is not up to par. I will improve my self-loathing for future streams. We're gonna run out of yellows right at the last one. That's okay. Yellows are done with now. Don't have to worry about them. Done. Okay. It's just not enough.
Quality? Why not?
Okay, we're going to raise quality. We are going to raise it to legendary. Okay, we are 1 hour in. We've got red science going well. Okay, you know what? This is the save point. 38.5918. New run? It is a new run. What is the goal now? Steel and green. Oh, apparently I have caps lock on. Are you gonna let me do an ampersand? You're not gonna let me do an ampersand. That's just classic Factorio. You let me do a copper. A comma is fine. Okay. So now we're doing another lock. So we have a bit of time to think about stuff. Green chips are fine for now. That is good. Red science is working. Red science is also fine for now. Yeah, no, I stopped doing the sushi run because it was taking so long. I need to keep explaining this. It was taking so long to get anywhere that it was actually getting really demoralizing, and I wasn't having fun. So, you're gonna be depressed if I get this achievement before you? Well, I mean, you got 5 weeks. You got 5 weeks before I get there. So, you know, that's up to you. So next I need to get green chips. Now green chips aren't actually going to be that difficult. It's just iron plate, iron gear, electric circuits, and iron plate, iron gears. So iron gears are a problem. I think we can all agree on this. This is a prep run? Oh no, this is the real thing. I'm just going to take regular pauses to actually think about what I'm doing. See if it's just that good. Oh god. I don't know if I'm that good. So, I think the next thing we need to do is probably make another furnace stack, honestly. Another furnace stack, get iron gears up. Once iron gears are looking healthier, I think iron gears will go out like that, and then we connect them that way. Okay, so get iron gears healthier. Once they are healthier, then we make green chips. So, new stack, do we have many miners? No. We don't have many miners because we have a lack of iron gears. This is problematic. It's not really a speed run, this is just me trying to get the achievement. Okay, so, the next thing I gotta do is just grab that, make that again, get that, connect that into there, and we'll be in a better place. Okay. Let's go. We do not have the iron for it though. We know this. So in some ways this is actually not that helpful now that I think about it. Tree's in the way. Get out of the way, tree. There's always some dingus who does that to me. Okay, out of the way, tree. We've got shit to do. Some would say it's rude to call a tree a dingus. I'd say if a tree is being a dingus, that what is? Okay, we're gonna restart that. We're gonna start with getting rid of that tree. I'm blaming that tree for everything that happened. And that tree. I think that tree was actually not causing any damage, but it's gone now. Maybe I should have left a little bit of extra room for the coal. Well, I didn't. No use worrying about it now, I suppose. Alright, that doesn't really benefit me in any major way just yet. But it will later. Okay. So now the problem is multifaceted. We're out of yellow, we're just wasteful. Out of yellow. They snap to ghosts. Of course they do. Bit of both. Out of yellow and also wasteful. Okay. I started playing on Morty the other day because a friend recommended it to me. And the friend has good taste for things, so I'm like, sweet. You ever played on Morty? That's an unsettling game. There's certain things that like came up in that game, and I'm just like, ah, it's one of these games. Like jump scares and just things that you really don't want to do, and just be like, ah, okay. No. Heavy armor. Is heavy armor going to help? Yes, it will. Look at that. Snaps to ghosts. Wonderful. Just like my ex. Snaps to ghosts. I'm not sure what my implication there is, but I'm amused by it. Look, she snapped to ghosts. What can I say? We've got like a few green chips for reasons. Not green chips, green sciences. Not super useful, quite frankly, but we got them. I think we're going to run into a problem with a lack of coal, like now. Extra iron should probably be helping. Theory? Okay, yes, it's helping quite immensely. Speedrun didn't count because peaceful. That's alright. Practice speedrun. Practice speedruns are people too, you know. Do I need military science? I will need military science at some point. Okay. Got 4 miners. That's something. Coal is a little light, but what I think we'll do is we'll dump those 2 there. We will build more power poles, because I see we're running out of them. How's power in general going? Power in general is going okay. Lots of green chips are being made. That's good. That'll be useful for later. Okay, I think we're going to start making green science now. It might not be the right time for it, but we're going to start it anyway. Because you got to start somewhere, right? So, as mentioned, we need green chips, iron plates, and can I just not have trees, please? Yeah, that'll be useful later. And iron plates. Where are my iron plates? They're there. I know it's probably more efficient to do that differently, but meh. Also, no, not like that. I want this, but not like that. You know duct tape? It's not like that. Alright. So, here's the plan. We go... Meh, take those. Cool. The other side. Take those. Probably make more sense to do it the other way. Cool. Just a little button, just a little simple button you can press when you're sad. Makes you happy 4 to 6 hours depending on your blood type. Also, someone on the planet randomly dies. Probably not someone that you know. Sorry, that song got into my head there. Our marketing team got your feedback. You did not like that. See, I don't care about ratios. Ratios are for nerds. I'm just building. That's probably enough for now. But see, at some point, I won't have research, and I can just store research. So it's fine. I also noticed that we're not making anything currently because of no power. I don't like that. Can we make things, please? You know what, I feel like at this point, if you are watching me and annoyed by my random singing because I triggered myself on something, you're new here, so, you know, it's always nice having a new viewer. Just put those silences in there. I do always just end up singing randomly because I trigger myself with some song. Okay, we are not making any of these because I didn't have a way to output them. Hilarious. Ah, okay, so we're 10 minutes after making green science than I really wanted to, but honestly, 10 minutes is not bad. You're gonna love this new thing, this happy feeling that... I got... It just lives there now. Do we want have another set of labs? You know what? Like a guy collecting dogs, you can never have too many labs. Okay, we have red and green. actually. Just do it like that. Do it again. Okay, that was great. I did it the reverse way. Right. There we go. Science! That's power going. Fine-ish. Now we need steel. For steel to be really good, we need to make more gears, I think. It'll make them wide rather than long. Wow. Way to... what's the opposite of fat shame? I can upgrade them to blue. You're right. Probably need to upgrade the belts to red at some point as well too, huh? It's belt time. Speaking of things that need to be blue. That guy. I don't know if that was connected to anything, but it doesn't matter now. Yeah, I will. Oh god. Yeah, they are just chewing that up. Not even that big a deal that they're not putting them out fast enough. It's just not getting through. I mean, good news, that should be producing more gears. Bad news, I don't think it's enough gears. Okay, so we're going to continue getting this done. And then I think we go with another stack of smelters specifically for steel. Never enough gears. Probably right too. Some sort of gears of war over here. Okay, I don't think we need that many of those. Furnace stacks. Well, we got 50 furnaces. Okay. Quick break. Let's look at the cheat sheet. Cheat sheet says 48. Wait, hang on. Right, it's 1 to 1, isn't it? So 48 things of iron will make. No. Is steel 1 to 1? Like one furnace, one... Too many gear for the stage? That's alright. What's my goal science per minute? Goal. You think I have a goal? I have no goal. I just keep building. 1 to 1, okay. I have no goal, I just build. I don't know, I understand what you mean by goal. I'm not, sorry. I apologize. I wasn't laughing because I don't know what goal means and I'm amused by the concept of a silly word. I'm amused because I haven't considered a goal. I'm just building. Yeah, I don't care for ratios. Goal's obviously 40 hours. Exactly! Size per minute, enough for 40 hours. Ratios are like cheese. You can figure it out if you want, or you can just keep eating. Off by 1. Is it? I think it's off by 1. Oh wait, where did I build those? That was a mistake. Oopsies. Okay. That's perfect. Wait, do we have yellows? We got some yellows. SeiferKatt toggle? Yes, we can do that. Thank you, Veldek. Ah, you're right. We're doing some real work. We need to be SeiferKatt.
Veldak just resubscribed for 41 months. Meow.
It's the long-standing subscribers that are boring me because those numbers are getting ridiculous. Veldek, thank you so much for your for the 41 months, and may I say, meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. I meowed too much. That's too much meowing. Perfect for a medium power pole. Well, I don't have a medium power pole, do I? Literally the problem. If I had medium power poles, I wouldn't be needing the steel. Fortunately, I don't have medium power pole. We are going to need to get more inserters. That's okay. There might have been too many. Too many meows is acceptable. Not enough is unacceptable. I would rather meow too many times than not enough. Or else the punishment begins. By your count? Well, trust that. Oh dear, we may have a minor problem. I don't think those reach. Shoot. Ah! Okay. Or at least start getting it connected. Put some meow on the body. Medium poles would reach. I don't have medium poles. I don't have steel. Medium poles need steel. I don't have steel. A problem. Okay. The half belts. I don't know it, no. Auto is fun. Auto is actually not a terrible idea. I was looking at that. But then again, we need to get to Folgora. So why are we not considering Folgora right now? You show it to me later? Awesome, thank you. Assembler 2 is actually the correct answer, yes. It would have been good if I had actually connected the coal as well, which was meant to be connected, but then I got distracted. And you know I got distracted because I put a W in the word distracted. Lamp is the correct answer. We don't have time for lamps.
Did someone order quality?
I did order quality. Much anyway, thank you so much. Coal on top, steel goes on the bottom. Yeah? Is that not what we're doing? Oh, we're at tier 2, nice. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Oh, we need stone bricks. Oh, we haven't got stone bricks. Good news is, if we go like this, like this, like this, it can enter the bus. Then if we do this, advanced needs iron gear, steel, electric circuit. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work, but the answer is, how's it going to work? It's kind of not. And then we get steel in. Using ancient art of spaghetti. Of which I am a spaghetti master. Oh, and that should go there. There are gears to the left of the assembler, or there should be gears. That's alright, that works. Next thing I need to do is iron gears into... yeah. How do I make these? It's just... oh, okay. Let's keep going. Fine. Don't question it, just accept. Okay, output, output, output. Guys go like that. Actually, no, leave that as is. Okay. Concrete before steel axe is the new meta. I mean, I don't know. I'm just researching shit that I might need at some point. I don't really need concrete right now, actually. Good point. What do I need? Lab research speed. Not actually as handy as you'd think. Medium poles. Probably useful. I got a bunch stuck in my backpack. I like them. Red splitter wants green chips. Radar? What do I want radar for? Don't need radar. Radar is literally an unneeded technology. Fluids? Don't need them. Need them. Airports will give radar. Exactly. Alright, we needed to probably take that away. Put that in there, put that in there. Okay. Going fast, actually. Cool. You've been out 90 minutes? Yeah, I mean... So, the next thing I need to think about is probably weapon science. Or blue science. I mean, we research... Okay, next I need to get oil sorted. Okay, so we get the oil gathering. We get the oil processing. We go find the oil. We start on advanced chips and sulfur processing. So... I think we're going to take a time break to go make sure we know where oil is in a moment. What do we need? We need to start making engines, actually. That's something we do need to start making. So that way when oil is ready to go, we're pretty much ready for it. Okay. So we will start working towards the oil thing. Start making engines now. I put my steel here. And we also need iron for that, if I remember rightly. Which I'm pretty sure I do. We need to get rid of that, replace that with this. Cool. I don't know if I need a lot of pipes. Two should be sufficient. What else do we need for engines? Iron gears. Okay. We need to get our old pal iron gears down here. You know what? That's actually kind of brilliant. Sometimes I'm accidentally a genius. It surprises me every time too. Then we do that, and then, oh, look at that. We've got everything we ever need. Boop. Okay, engines. That's probably not enough engines, but it'll do for now. Also, if I remember rightly, we want to put those in a box. In fact, we should be doing that anyway. Because I think we need engines for the rockets. That is terrible power pole placement. I will chastise myself later. No, that wasn't me chastising myself yet. I'll chastise myself properly later. Electric engine for the silo. Oh, it's electric engines. Okay, well I still need the engines. Okay, so that should be... I can just put those in a box for the moment. Oh, fill up half. Oh, what do we... Okay, so that's oil done. Okay. We take a break here. So, steel and green done. That was 30 minutes to get steel and green done. Next thing is to get oil and blue done. Yeah, it should be alright. We are going pretty darn quick. Off to do the next thing. Alright, take care. Oil blue. So, that's doing well for itself. Steel's not enough. We know that. I did see there was oil down here. You know what, real quick actually. Let's just make a car real quick. So we can drive around and find it. Well, oil B. So this is all non-counted time. I mean, during this time I can also use it to look around, see what we've got going on. Okay. One huge problem we have is this. This mall is just a disaster, and I love it. I love it for the disaster that it is. It's all over the gosh darn place. It actually makes me very happy. If you can believe that. I mean, look at that. That's pretty good. Now, I did see some oil down here, but I'm kind of hoping there's something to the right. We do also need to make stone bricks at some point for the better furnaces. I mean, look at that go. That's... yeah, that's huge amounts of gear production. Isn't there like a production thing for science? Isn't there like a consumption tab for science? Another thing. Maybe it's just... I thought it was. "36 science per minute consumption." 100 is probably a good goal, right? Okay. While I was stuffing around doing nothing, I didn't even get the car ready. Go me. That's classic SeiferKatt behavior there. Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a longer history. Our poll for output of engines. What? Wait. I'm Sky. Why does it say first time chat for you? You're not new. Are you? Is it two people with eye in the sky? Are you a time traveler? Your other account, you're in bed. Ah. Okay. This is Eye in the Sky's OnlyFans account. Ooh. Okay. So far not doing great for the oil thing. It's not, but at the same time this doesn't count as real time. So what we're doing is we run a system of real space and quasi-space. This is quasi-space. Anything that happens in quasi-space stays in quasi-space. No fingering the ores while we're here. Don't question that. Okay, we might need to get some military, because I saved before I did this. I don't really plan to research the car at this point. Okay, so there is oil there, and it is a lot, because we have forced it to be. We might need some pumps. We're going to need a shit ton of pipes. We're going to need some guns. Okay. Okay, we're dead in quasi-space. That's fine. We need a lot of pipes for that, though. A lot more than I really thought would be required. Also, one thing I didn't do is power that... Ooh. I will... Actually, you know what? Funnily enough, I will still build the car. Because the car is still going to be useful. Okay, the next thing I would like to do in real space... Keep in mind this is now real space, not quasi-space. If you cannot tell the difference, I don't know how I can help you on that one. More gears. The next thing that I wanted to do is start building these pump jacks. I need a lot of them, and I also need to build pumps, just regular pumps, because I have a funny feeling that we are not going to have enough things. I feel it in my phalanges. What we're going to do also is we're going to go up, no, right, sorry. And just if we do have too much steel, I would like us to be keeping it. We've got 2 pumps. Is 2 pumps going to be enough? Yes, there's one way to find out, which is just live the dream. 5 pumps. Take a steel tank. Oh, we're gonna need... Oh, hang on. We're also gonna need, kind of power poles.
Quality.
Quality increase? Okie dokie. I remember the thing I didn't like about doing speedruns. It makes me very nervous. Very anxious, very jumpy. And this is a 40-hour one, so that's fun. Also you. Also me what, Soulburn? Also me what? He's a tricksy. Oh, weapons, weapons! I forgot about weapons. Shoot, 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 shoot. Also, you're nuts. Yes. Thank you for noticing. I forgot about weapons. Thankfully, they are level 1 at this stage. But because they're level 1 doesn't mean I shouldn't be doing this seriously. I need... Yeah, what? I don't know where my... Oh, here, why? Sorry, just a moment, everyone. Yeah, what? What am I supposed to be looking at? My phone's currently in sleep mode, so... What app am I supposed to be looking at? Oh. Sorry, everyone, just a moment. Apparently there's a huge fire going on right now. Apparently real big. Real fiery. So, yeah, anyway. Real big, real fiery. All the stuff that you want to see in a fire. You know, A++ fire would fire again. It has all the hallmarks of a good fire. You know, is it burny? Oh yeah. That's all. That's all the hallmarks you need in a good fire. It's super burny. As opposed to Super Bernie Sanders, who's a very different person. Okay. Okay, I don't actually need that anymore. I need you to make some ammo. I don't need you to make a ton right now, I just need you to make some. We come back to the steel problem, I see. Real problem I think we run into is the fact that we've just got too much coal in my inventory for some reason. Why did this happen? Okay, 83 drills. That should be enough for anyone. A bit more iron for my car. Now I have a car. Hell yeah. fact, I got so much minus now, I almost need to start considering, do we start thinking about stone bricks? The answer is, yeah, we do. It would be rude not to. And I don't want to be called a rude person, because I'm not. I'm very non-rude. That's not necessarily true. It depends who you are. Some people I'm very rude to. This may be a surprise, but I don't tolerate people being just very stupid. I get very tired very quickly. I'm like, yep, I'm done. I'm bored of this conversation. And then I just... Panda's like, whenever she sees me do this, she's like, you can't talk to people like that. And I'm like, I can. I think you'll find I absolutely can talk to people like that. I was bored of the conversation. I was done. She's like, I know, but it's very clear that you've checked out of the conversation. I'm like, well, that's them problem. SeiferKatt, kind of an asshole sometimes. SeiferKatt would apologize, but you know, kind of an asshole sometimes.
Quality.
Thanks so much for the quality, Rakitu. We will go into the arch, please. Damn right. I just can't be bothered sometimes. This is how I know I'm gonna be a great old man when I get there. Want to click quality? Oh well, you missed out. You have to click it next time. Hang on, was what I saying resonating with people? Is that what just happened there? Did I just say the most, like, relatable thing there? People are like, yes! You go, girl. You tell people you can't be bothered with their bullshit. Just can't be bothered. SeiferKatt, accidentally relatable. Oh no, we picked up more coal again. I just got rid of all my coal. Oh well. No, not you. You're fine. Donate the coal. Coal has been donated. So that's my steel. I need to make a decent... Wait, hang on. Oh, wait. Can you not make a pistol in this game? Is it not possible to make a pistol? That's a safety save. I don't remember where the oil was. Oh, where's the oil? This is why I made the safety save. Oil's there. Okay, so you gotta go not... Okay, I understand. Too high. I was too high. High above me. I'm so lovely. Round the tree. Okay. Round those trees. Through those ones. I don't care anymore. Keep going. That's the oil. Yes, good. Maybe we should have had armor before coming out this way. Or grenades. Remember rightly though, pollution diffusion is not diffusing, so it should be alright. Okay. You know what? Here's the part where we do something stupid. I mean, aside from the thing that we just did there with the power poles. First off, do we have power to them? We do. Excellent. This is not how you're supposed to play the game. It's fine, don't worry about it. I think I leave my car here, quite frankly. If I need another car, I just make another car. We just shift that right quickly. Perfect. At some point, we are going to run into the problem that we have pipeline extent too long. When that happens, we'll fix it. Or maybe we just won't have that problem. Maybe we're just perfect. Dude. Okay. That went far better than I think it had any right to go. So... I guess we research plastics now. Well, we research plastics, advanced circuits, sulfur, blue. That's it, right? I think that's it. Yeah. Let's keep going, actually. Okay, that's the limit. Got it. Understood, game. And then we go 2 pumps. And we have power problems. Interesting. We need some stone. That's okay. We can get some stone. Let's get the stone right here. Yeah, this stone's designed to be used. And look at all these stone bricks. Yoink! Oil refinery. Yoink! Ah, we still need more steel, huh? Well, that's probably fine for now. Do we need a chemical plant? I don't know. We've built one, though. I think we need a couple of storage tanks as well. Thankfully, storage tanks are just iron at this point that I'm lacking, so... Oop. And we needed boilers, didn't we? We didn't actually gather those. Build 10 of those. And while we're here, we'll build 20 steam engines. Or 19, actually. That'll give us enough power for the time being. In fact, that's not great. Don't love that. Do love that. It's important to note what you do and do not love in this world. Things SeiferKatt loves. Power. Things SeiferKatt loves. Does not love. Not power. SeiferKatt is a diverse individual. I don't know if I believe that. Then we need pipes. Nice mess, noob. That's connecting to my bullshit. Call it how it is. Really bullshit. Oh, are we gonna run into a power crisis very soon? That'd be exciting. I love power crises. Crises. Okay. I think we were going to, but I think that's probably been resolved now. Okay, satisfaction is still low. That's not great. Oh, it's because they're not actually connected. Foolish. Does that fix power? It's certainly trying to. Yeah, Yeah, I think we're good again now. Alright then, next. The oil refinery's going. Let's move it a little bit further away so we've got a little bit more room to play with for when the actually, we don't need to do it like that, do we? Because you can rotate things vertically like a true superhero. Octoblock, rotate. Sorry. Number blocks consumes my life sometimes. Okay, so now power is back to normal. And everything else is coming along quite nicely. Plastics is coming up for renewal. How do we actually make plastics? We make it in a chemical plant. We do need chemical plants then. Here I was thinking I didn't need them. We are going to need a lot more copper, I just realized when we come to the low densities. Well, that's going to suck for me then. As for right now, why was I here? Why was I here? Oh! Why did I come here? I needed low density. I needed chemical labs. Okay. I need iron gear wheels. Thankfully, I have a million of those these days. We also do need some coal, which at this point I'm actually thinking we don't take from here. As we could. Right now this just feels more right. Oh, it's like a little tree in the way. Cute. Really annoying, but cute. No, I see no reason to actually start harvesting another coal plant at this stage. What I do see probably a better need to do is rather than harvesting another coal plant, we... It's the same one. We've not used the soul burn method, so we've got to think about where these things are actually going to come from. This is why you should always use the soul burn method. Soul burn's a smart man. You always do what he tells you to do. Soul burn tells you to kill, you start killing. Thankfully, he is a good man who would not tell me to kill. But I'm just saying, there's a kill switch in my body and he can use it. Boy, that sounds bad. For multiple reasons. Hey, Soulburn, you wanna flip my kill switch? Wink. Okay. We're gonna go around the copper patch, I think. Mostly. Okay. What is plastic used for beyond... Aha, I can. Plastic is used in red. Okay, it's not used in actually that much. It's just used in reds and in low densities. So it can just chill out over here. That's fine. And I imagine sulfur is probably made in chemical labs as well. Maybe we make chemical labs. It's sounding more and more like that might be not a stupid idea. To the mall! Like, oh my god, let's go to the mall, guys. So cool. Oh my god, do you think there's gonna be cute boys at the mall? The answer is, of course there's cute boys at the mall. Idiots. You think we're gonna go to the mall and not see cute boys? So friggin' stupid. So angry at all of you Valley girls. Oh my god, they're cute boys. There's always cute boys at the mall. That's why we go to the freaking mall. Idiots. This is a new level of rage that I'm not familiar with. Like, I don't know where this came from, but I kinda like it. Okay. Also time to start making advanced circuits. Haha, hell yes. This is where everything goes wrong. This is my favorite part. Advanced circuits, the time you realize you really weren't as prepared as you thought you were. Okay, so advanced circuits are actually pretty easy because you just go like, it's 1 to 6? I think.
Ooh, quality.
Just hearing my voice do that is funny to me every time. Thank you so much for the advanced quality. The increasing quality. Ooh. Alright. Where are my ratios? I don't know. Ratios greens to reds. What is that ratio? Can someone help me with that ratio? I can't seem to find it on the calculator. It's not helping me. The cheat sheet is not helping me cheat or sheet. Oh wait, maybe that's it. Here it is. So it's 6 reds to 1 wire. Okay, sweet. So that's wire. That's reds. Cool. Remember kids, if the sheet doesn't help you cheat, it's a sheet cheat. No, it's a sheet. I don't know. Not a good sheet. I went to a zoo the other day and they only had 1 dog. It was a shit zoo. Classic joke. Stupid joke, but a classic joke. Hello. Sorry, no, I didn't get an alert. No. Maybe I have stronger lungs. And they're like, we're not, well maybe they just want me to die. Oh, you agree with that one, huh? Hey? What about him? Government conspiracy. The government wants me to die. They want to keep my wife alive, though, which I respect. I would prefer it to be that way as well, honestly. Okay. I need my greens. Oh no. Any place to come up through here? This will kill my greens probably? It probably will. The good news is we can always make more greens. So it's not the end of the world if it does. Is this a mod? I know, it's a pretty terrible game, isn't it? It's pretty sad this way. No, I was struggling mentally with doing the sushi. So I stopped. It sounds kind of funny saying I was struggling mentally with it, but I actually was. Like, mentally it was like nothing was being built and it was actually really distressing me. And I was like, I didn't want to play Factorio. And now that I'm doing this, I'm actually having a lot of fun. Okay, so that should be making my chips. Fun is good. I agree, fun is good. So I'm trying to beat the game in 40 hours. Currently, 2 hours in, I've almost got blue science done. Which, as far as I'm concerned, pretty quick. You know what, we'll do it this way. I can see what I'm going to do here. I mean, my main goal, I have two main goals. One, get to Vulcanus to make the metals fast, and then get to Volgoria to make everything else fast. I think Liba, we take as quick as we can. We do as little as Gleba as possible. And then we're done. I know Aquilo, obviously. You gotta do Aquilo, but... You can't just skip Aquilo, sadly. Oh, if I could, though. Now, I think we can probably start going outwards now. I think the real thing that's killing is my copper. It's kind of a weird problem. Upgrade these. We have not done military science yet. We need to get on that. There's a bunch of things I gotta get on though, to be fair. Hodge. Hey Zoe. Yo, also, yo. Sorry you're late, that's okay. I've been actually having fun today, so you'll be happy to hear that. I'm not down at all, I'm actually having a great time. A stressed time, but a great time. What is this? This is just trying to beat the game in 40 hours. This is just an achievement run. It's just a regular old Factorio run. Hello, Roland. Okay. There's no quirk. I mean, aside from the fact that there are things that are coming in the later patches which would invalidate this run, there's nothing that's particularly special about it. Okay. Pause. Do you know what? This might be a good time to stop. Oh, is it? I don't know. We tend to be doing every half-hour saves, which is not bad. I don't even know what we need to do. Blue? So we still need to get sulfur together. Red chips are being made. Green, I think, is doing an alright job at keeping up. So, just a reminder when I do these saves, this time does no longer count for the achievement. Now I'm just doing a little bit of scouting, because it's not a speed run, it's an achievement run. Which means the only rules I'm beholden to is what the system allows. I do not need that many bullets, that's wasting a lot of steel and copper. In terms of science though, science is going well. Maybe we could make a few more of the green sciences, but quite frankly, shouldn't be a problem. Copper is a problem. I think we've reached that point. Copper is actually a problem. Which is fine until you consider one of the things I'll be making very soon is low densities. And then copper becomes a real problem. If we run out of low densities, well, I mean you need, really. Logically. The red chips are going fine. Sulfur is actually really easy to make. Sulfur is just get chemical labs, put some water in, bit of iron. Bit of iron. No, wait, you don't even need that. That's the sulfuric acid, right? So that's okay. So maybe what we do now is make sulfur. Make sulfur, make blue. Make sulfur, make blue, really? I don't know what else there is to do, yeah. Make sulfur, make blue. So we hit the chemical labs. Remember, the boys are always cute in the mall. That's why we go to the freaking mall. Plan checks out. Exactly. Good plan. There was a problem I had not considered, and we are going to fix that before we go that, which is we're going to need more of these. We are not currently refining enough, so we'll refine a bit more. Now, I may have done something silly here. No, I haven't. Gotta be prepared for the time where you are no longer doing basics. But I am prepared for that. 'Cause I have played this game before, you know. I have made these mistakes before. Right, can I please get that just connected? Please? Please? Goodness gracious. Okay, there was some messing around there, that's fine. Messing around is fine. Did I not get my chemical plants? I didn't get my chemical plants. It's fine now, I don't care. Horizontal. I don't really even need that much sulfur if I remember rightly. How many speedruns are lost by someone not being able to find something in the inventory? I don't know how that's a regular if that's a regular thing, but it feels like that was what would cost me. I was so close to a speedrun, best time ever, but I just couldn't find the item in the inventory. It never moves, but I just could not find it. And we're running out of belts here too. Okay, that's fine. Not a bad furnace stack, honestly. Really happy with that one. This furnace stack goes... I hope it's one that Splee is proud of. I hope he looks at it and goes, wow, Seif didn't completely fuck up a furnace stack this time. Like, it's a little effed up, but, you know, not as bad as before. Not as bad as before Splee started actually teaching me things. It's not a huge improvement, but it'll help. I didn't get the chemical labs, did I? No. No, I did not. Now I've got the chemical labs. Yeah, it took a couple more minutes longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. Productivity, I think, is next. It's still going through. Gleber's ass? I know Gleber's ass. I don't know if you ever asked me, but if you did, I would have told you Gleber's ass. My goal for Gleba in this run is to avoid Gleba. Like, Gleba exists, but I refuse to acknowledge it. I'll put the sulfur through here. Yeah, I respect that. Okay. No, Gleba is... Okay, I'll rephrase this. Gleba, I'm glad it exists for itself. Like, I'm so proud that Gleba exists, because no one else would love it. But I imagine that's just how life is going to be when you're exploring the galaxy. Sometimes you just come across a planet and go, this planet sucks. There are no sexy alien women. And then Kirk just leaves. That's what Kirk wants. Kirk's like, are the alien woman sexy? No, this is that Brannigan, actually. Kif, are the alien woman sexy? No, sir, they're not. We must leave this planet and look for sexier women. Right away, sir. Leela, do you like how I dealt with that? He's so freaking proud of himself. Why is that Brannigan is truly the best captain? Not just because... Wait, what was Brannigan's law? I can't remember what Brannigan's law was. It was stupid, I know that. Riker would at least try to seduce the plants. What's Brannigan's law? I'm so annoyed that I can't remember what Brannigan's law was. I know it's stupid. That much I can tell you for free. It's not his way of killing the killbots. Which is every killbot has a predetermined number of kills, and so you just send wave upon waves of your own men until their number is reached. Which is also stupid. My sulfur got stuck somewhere. It's Brannigan's law. I don't think Riker would try to seduce the plants. That's just... There's just something about Riker. If Dave was here, he'd agree. Brannigan's love is hard and fast. Brannigan's law. Okay. Brannigan's law is prohibits involvement. Go away, you stupid, shitty website. Right, it's like the Prime Directive. Okay, it's like the Prime Directive, but also ignores it when it doesn't want to pay attention to it. Okay. It's still it's not the stupidest, but it's pretty stupid. There is certainly some stupidity in it. So it's like the actual Prime Directive, yeah. I suppose that's true too. It's a good riff on it actually. Because the actual Prime Directive is ignored like every couple of minutes anyway. Okay, good. Here comes the sulfur. Okay. So that is blue science done in 2 hours, 8 minutes. I think that's acceptable. It's like detaching this. They used to detach the saucer every couple of episodes. I think because they just wanted to prove they could. Like, not the writers, but... Like, not the crew of the Enterprise. But, like, the writers were like, ooh, we detached the saucer again. It was... It just doesn't seem like a good strategy. I think they were so proud that they could. The writers like, yes! Look, it detaches! Everyone's like, okay. It's like the 5th time you've done this season. They're like, yeah, but we did it again! Yeah, I know, we're very proud of you. Can you stop thinking this is impressive? What if we... don't do it again. What if we detach the saucer again? Reckon did it. I don't understand. I think one of the reasons was to separate the crew and the civilians. But for the life of me, I couldn't tell you which side the civilians were on. Okay, we need productivity 1s. Honestly, the next thing we start working towards is construction bots, I suppose. We're not quite ready to start using the blues, actually, on hindsight. We want to use the greens just for a little bit longer. So let's get modular armor going. We don't need it now, but let's start. Oh, we haven't done bloody military science. Ah! It seems like I became Skeletor for a second there. Which is not great either. Solar panels are probably needed in the near future as well. I don't need that right now. You know what? This is about the time I should be finishing anyway. So 37, 52, 10. Who knows? You're not gonna. I knew it wasn't gonna let me put a question mark in there, but I tried anyway. So, in 2 hours and 8 minutes. Wait. So I guess half an hour we spent not actually playing the game. In 2 hours and 8 minutes, we have red science, green science, blue science. We have a decent sized mall. We're actually doing okay. I'm actually pretty okay with how we're doing in 2 hours. We are in line with getting the first rockets up in the next 2 hours. Hello, Team McIntyre. Unfortunately, we're calling it about now, but we're just reassessing everything. But 2 hours, I mean, that's not a bad base for 2 hours. I love this. This is my favorite. The game let me do it. I'm doing it. Yeah, it's not a bad early base. The blue science is coming through. I really wanted oil. I did. And just because the way that I set up the settings, it's actually pretty safe over there. But I mean, I still got like, well, as I said, we'll start getting the rockets launched, so I think we even might get space science next session. So I did not update. I updated! I clicked on the button, it updated, this is what I got. I updated. Just because there was apparently another update that I didn't get, I didn't choose to not get that update. I updated. It's when I started the stream today, they said, "Would you like to update?" And I said, "Update that, my good sir," and then it updated. Just because there was another update. Yeah, I updated to the latest stable. I'm not updating to a test version. Sounds like a terrible idea. Never update to test versions. But yeah, it looks like that's all good and going. We need to get military science. That's probably the goal next time. Get military science, and because we also need to upgrade our bullets. Yeah, well, the thing I gotta remember, Martin, is that I can't necessarily do that because as a streamer, I mean, I don't know if you do stream yourself. Yeah. As a streamer, I can't really be in a situation where the game craps out on me mid-stream. So I only really go to stable for that reason. I should probably lock my version as well, actually. Okay. I've raised quality. I did not raise quality. Raise quality, please. Rude. So yeah, military science and start thinking about space. Which is not that difficult. We just gotta get... I mean, space is so easy to get to these days. Almost offensively easy. Because we... where is space? I'm now not sure how easy space is to get to when I say the words, where is space? I mean, to get concrete. Electric engines, sure. Pipes, yep. I mean, rocket fuel is easy. There's not a problem in rocket fuel. Low densities, they're easy enough to make. Just a lot of copper. Processing units, they're pretty much done once you've got red chips anyway. And then we just need to launch ship after ship of things up there. I mean, it's not hard, it's just time. Which is actually the hard part, I just realized. Time is a concern. It's not hard, it's just time, which I have a limited amount of because I am doing a speedrun. I'd like to point out that in one stream of this, I've almost gotten past, like, to where I was in my sushi run. Just like to point that out. That's why sushi was a pain. We do need to get basic logistics and construction bots going, probably sooner rather than later. That's true. I agree with that. Well, I agree with that in the sense that I'm an experienced player. New players do struggle with those things. And how to play the game in general. I am not a new player, however. Not to toot my own horn, but I've got a very tootable horn, if you know what I mean. Sorry, that was gross and weird. I apologize. Alright, well I'm going to be stopping now anyway. Yes I am. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Alright. This is a good time to... Damn it. That's fine. That's why the quotes are there. Even for space before 8 hours is a good pace. That was my goal, but quite frankly, I think I'm going to get there before like 4 or 5 hours. I don't want to be on Gleba very long. Gleba is going to be supplied mostly by Fulgora and Vulcanus. So all I really want to do at Gleba is get the nutrients, get the science, get the defend it, get the hell out. I'm not doing all the irony copper things there. I do not care. I just want to get it there. It'll be supplyable from space. It's a disappointing way to look at Gleba, but it's faster. Yeah, Vulcanus is the first place I'm going to go to, just because having vast amounts of copper, iron, and steel is good. Fulgora will be... I'm going to be launching a lot of ships, of course, but Fulgora is going to be able to assist that. Gleba should be first for biolabs. I can't predict Gleba very well. I think it should be fine. I don't need biolabs. Why? Do I need biolabs? Really? Do I need them? No, not really. This is why I'm struggling. Hang on. I was about to finish the stream, but now I'm like, do I need biolabs? But then I need to protect Gleba. And I need to supply Gleba. Nah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. It just ain't happening. See, this is why I like Splee. Splee, you deserve on my shoulder for that one. See? Alright, well look, we're going to take this to the Factorio Discord group, because I do actually need to stop here. We can discuss this on go to the Shattered Planet first. I mean, if I could, it would be a very quick speedrun, Zoe. Alright, we need to call this. We can continue this conversation on Discord, which, by the way, socials. We're just around the wrong way today. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt, that's where you can find my VODs. Discord is where you can continue this conversation and we can continue this argument. Which, by the way, there is nothing wrong with this argument. It is a positive argument, which is discussing fine strategies. What was I going to say? I will next be streaming on Saturday, doing more of the Factorio thing. Loving it. With the pre-release version, that was possible. Really, that's so funny. If you are new here, please do consider following. I do a lot of Factorio content, usually heavily modded. Sometimes Sushi Belt, which that's not going to be done soon. There's stuff that... When I feel a little bit like sushi, I'll do a bit of sushi, but don't count on that being a regular thing. And also I play some Darkest Dungeon, because I like Darkest Dungeon. It should be redesigned, maybe. It should be nuked from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. It's not sushi, it's cell-based. I feel like it's how the immunity system... And I'm thinking sushi. I mean, it's cell-based. The word... I don't see how the words change the problem. That sounds like another discussion for another day. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed your stay. I had a blast today. I hope you guys did. It's... Oh my god, I actually had fun today as opposed to doing that sushi run. Oh! Anyway. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Next stream we'll blast off. Yeah, quite possibly, actually. I think we will actually get into space. Alright. Thanks, everyone. Take care.